I started here, my biggest challenge and the reason I came here was to get more leads, to get more deals. I was quickly able to work through that with some introductions that the group made. There were some vendors here that were the perfect fit for what I needed. And then quickly, the next thing that became important to me was to start to begin the process of transitioning myself out of being an owner-operator that was in the day-to-day grind of running a business that does over 450 transactions. And the biggest blessing I feel that the group has given to me is the guidance of how to start to reimagine running and owning a real estate business. And it's just that culture of giving, I think, that really raises the level of people that are part of the group. So one of the really cool things that I've gotten out of Collective Genius has been it opened my eyes to other niches in the business that were a good fit for me. When I joined Collective Genius, I was strictly a fix and flipper. That's how I got into the business. That was the part of the business that I had spent all my time and energy on. And when I came into the group, after being here for about 2 years, I saw a lot of people in the group that were doing phenomenal numbers and were really having a tremendous amount of success with Turnkey. I didn't know what Turnkey was when I joined the group. And as I came back, meeting after meeting, and I started to connect with some of these folks, what we found was that Turnkey was such a great fit for our market because of the returns. So we pivoted away from doing 250 retail flips a year to doing roughly 200 turnkey deals a year, which will translate, on a monthly basis, it's about $400,000 or almost $5 million a year. We're super grateful to have that part of our business, and I couldn't imagine not having it now. The biggest issues I've ever had in business have always been people related, whether it was hiring, training, managing, firing. And it's still today, no matter how much we work at it, becomes a challenge. By being a member of Collective Genius, I've been introduced to some phenomenal people that have allowed me to not only transition myself out of the business, but start to replace myself with quality people and then document systems and processes to allow those people to be successful without me looking over their shoulder each day. It's created a great culture and an atmosphere for the people that work there, and it's allowed me to step away a little bit from the day-to-day operations and then go out and look for what the next big deal might be or what the next big thing is for the company to make sure that we're constantly looking 2 or 3 years down the road to innovate or make changes that we need to still stay relevant and profitable years down the road. If you're on the fence about joining Collective Genius, I would ask yourself, what does it look like if the market starts to change for your business? One thing that's undeniable is when you come to one of the meetings, every time I leave, I get exactly what I need. There's 10 times the amount of value delivered at these meetings that I think anybody could ever expect. But that all comes from a culture of giving. Every person that's in this room is not only just a top-notch operator or a lender or a marketer or a coach. They're just quality people. They're really, really, really good humans. The presentations are great, the keynote speakers are great, but the greatest value that comes out of the group are the connections we have with the people that are here and the relationships that carry over after each meeting, the Zoom calls, the conference calls, the text messages that you can get or give to other members about things that you need in your business. You do need to come in with a mindset of being willing to engage. Within the first month that I was here, I saved on direct mail alone my entire year's membership. And now since then I've gotten 100 times my return on the money. But if you're on the fence, I would just ask yourself one question. If the market were to change and it wasn't for the better, are you confident that your business is in a position to